Broadway and Victoria is where I'm at. Got a green crosswalk.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Hey man, how are you? Looks like they got a girl detained. Let me document the time. It's 3:30. The date is 8/31/2014. And I'm at Broadway and Victoria. Northeast Broadway and Victoria. Is that Officer Baer?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Oh man, how are you?
Good. Oh, I haven't seen you forever, man.
I know.
I heard you went to Ferguson.
I was in Ferguson, Missouri for a while, man. Yeah, you're the guy that was in my very first video doing
this.
this.
David Baer, 52378 North Ninth.
Right on. Yeah, I was in Ferguson. That was crazy.
Was it like just completely nuts?
Well, honestly, on both sides, the police and the protesters, it was very violent.
Yeah.
I witnessed guns being confiscated by people that were coming out to the protest, bringing them, you know, and one would only assume that they were planning on hurting the cops. I saw cops brutalizing people. It's just really a real bad scene there.
Yeah.
I got to participate in getting a cop fired. That was the highlight of my trip.
Was that the guy that pointed the rifle at?
The guy that pointed the rifle, yes, he pointed a rifle at a bunch of media people. There were like 2 mainstream media cameras there, and there was like, honestly, I think the guy might have been having some sort of a PTSD kind of thing because he had this look of terror on his face.
That's still
and
not
he was,
the best, though.
No, that's not the best. I don't think you should be bringing rifles to.
Is this guy with you?
Yeah, he's with me. Yeah, it's part of the film police group.
I ran into him.
Way
up in St. John's one time, and I'm like, I didn't know you guys knew how to get up here. Like,
right. Yeah, that's Bob.
Like, he's
with me. No, he's just observing. No, I mean it's good to speak with you, but it's a real bad scene.
Yeah.
Like I think that their police force could have handled that differently, the whole situation, and it's basically incited the community to anger, and this whole grand jury thing and all this stuff. It's just really, really bad scene for cops and people. Like it's just. Like, I think the level of militarization is something that I haven't ever seen before, and I've done a lot of protest stuff.
Some of the pictures are pretty crazy.
They're on top of MRAP's vehicles with sniper rifles, scanning the crowd. Like, normally at a protest, I'll see, like, you know, guys in riot gear clearing a street, you know, in a row. This, you have guys in riot gear clearing a street in a row, and then you have 2 SWAT guys with their backs to the riot line doing security with rifles.
Yeah.
Scanning like it's at a Fallujah or something, and it's just weird. It's like some third world country kind of feel. Yeah, so that was kind of intense for me. But and then having a rifle pointed at me wasn't pleasant. That wasn't pleasant at all.
Yeah, understandable, of course.
I mean, but the guy did bring a rifle to a camera fight and lost terribly. Yeah. He was suspended indefinitely, and then a few days later he resigned. Yeah. So I mean. Not good to do that in front of that many cameras. But honestly,
not good to do that like in general anyway.
No, I don't think so. No, I mean, I don't think that guy should be a cop. And what frightened me about it, really, Officer Baird, is the fact that he did seem afraid. And like, you know, it's scary to have a cop point a gun at you. I've had it happen, but like when a cop knows what they're doing, it's a lot different than if a cop's out of his mind scared.
Like having a freak out.
Yeah, because that officer could hurt somebody if they're wielding a gun and scared. So I'm glad that officer's no longer a cop. I think his name is God, what was that cop's name?
I don't know.
His name is Officer Go Fuck Yourself online.
Yeah, I read that. I read that on CNN. I was like, oh, geez, all right.
But you know why we call him that, right?
Yeah, because someone be like, what's your badge number?
Yeah, what's your name, sir? And he says, my name is Go Fuck Yourself. I'm like, okay, officer, go fuck yourself.
Not very nice.
Not very nice, and that guy will be known for that forever on the internet, so it's just not good, you know. But something else that I found kind of shocking and bewildering is the whole Ferguson thing. They were using dogs in riot control situations. I mean, dogs are sometimes hard to control anyway when you're having them just find a suspect in the bushes or whatever.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they literally had dog teams in riotous situations, and I just found that very weird. It reminded me of imagery that I saw from old 60s protests.
60s,
like Alabama or like just Georgia 1965 or something. Just crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So has this girl been detained or arrested?
She's on a medical hold.
Oh, okay, right on.
Yeah, so you can film my buddies. Obviously, that's your right as an American.
Right.
But please don't film her because she's having it's a mental health issue.
That's fine.
So we're getting her the help she needs. The gentleman in the back of that vehicle is under arrest, though.
I can respect that, and thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, no worries.
Man, you might want to check out one of the videos I did. It's really long. It's 40 minutes long, but it's when police and anarchists work together.
Yes, in Old Town, that guy was being kind of being a jerk in front of OTP.
No. It was another medical call, and this girl was afraid to get in the ambulance.
Yeah, that's Aaron Schmautz. He was my training officer at East.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that guy's really nice. He actually
about to be a sergeant.
Yeah, he was. That guy's really cool, and I think that's the model for police service, and what I expect from you guys is to be more. Community oriented as opposed to this reactionary model that we have in a lot of communities. I mean,
Aaron's a good guy.
Yeah, I waited around outside for an hour just to shake his hand and thank him.
Yeah,
so.
I watched most of that.
Right, cool.
I mean, admittedly, I did skim some of it because I have really bad.
It's amazingly long for YouTube. I can imagine, no one.
Are they both under arrest?
No,
she's on a medical hold, so let's not film her because just because.
Me, my partners. You can film that gentleman, but I prefer if you didn't film her because it's kind of a personal.
That's a dignity type thing. I get you. No, but it's great to actually speak with you since I started this Film the Police journey with you.
Yeah.
You were the very first guy I filmed, so it's good to check in after a year.
Quite a bit since
I've upgraded some of my equipment. The first thing I filmed you on was this iPad I'm holding in my hand, but I had this DSLR at that time. I just wasn't using it when I met you.
Yeah, it looks a pretty serious camera though.
It is. It's pretty nice.
Right on.
That's what I documented Officer Go Fuck Yourself with. But seriously, I can't take 100% credit for that because he was being filmed by at least 9 cameras, one of which was mainstream media.
Oh, okay.
But we all just started uploading and shit, and it hit the internet virally. So he is under arrest then?
Yeah.
And we'll just document his arrest if we can.
Oh, he's already in the car, but if you want to hang out, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, well, I'll just talk to you.
Yeah.
Because you're so pleasant and
no
I like you.
This night's kind of a mess, that's why it's taken so long for us to get out of here.
Yeah, we were considering staying in Central because there's a lot of talk about gang activity or whatnot tonight, and I'm glad none of that happened.
Were you guys out last night?
No.
Oh, last night was crazy. It was just call to call to call.
Yeah, I was out last night downtown.
Yeah.
And we got stopped up there on, what was that? Rocky Butte?
Oh, yeah, we're following a car on 92nd Avenue, and they were curious about us, so they were following a police car. So they pulled us over and asked us, what are you doing? Or film the police Portland. And he looks down, there's 4 of us in the car, and we all have cameras. And they're like, oh, this is what this is. And they get nice all of a sudden when they realize who we are.
Isn't used to it. But guys at Central are like, oh, it's just Mike.
Right. Yeah, at East they don't even know that we do it, probably. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna turn the camera off. It was good to speak with you again,
Yeah,
Dr.
no worries. I'll let you know if we have to go back and talk to him if you want to record us. That's fine.
All right, man.